Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I got a box from eBay. That's right, eBay. I went crazy on eBay. I'm telling you guys. I just got a whole bunch of stuff in there. So excited to unbox what's inside here. It's gonna be absolutely nuts. So damn happy. How actually it was crazy how fast the seller send this. It's crazy. So looks like he packaged it up pretty good, so it doesn't get destroyed inside. I highly appreciate that. It's U-Haul peanut bag that was protecting my package. Some peanuts inside of it as well as plastic bags, anything to protect it. I truly appreciate that. Definitely gonna leave a good rating on the seller. You know, unless he sold me a fake, then which I highly doubt it is. He seemed pretty legit. So if you guys don't know, I was looking up random things on eBay, and I came across this thing. I was actually seeing it on Pixel Dan's channel. He's shown like this old Spawn figure, and I was like, huh. I was like, man, I love Spawn. I love to get into Spawn and get their action figures. And would it be awesome to get into it and buy some myself? And so I went up. I was lurking for a lot of Spawn figures, and this one popped up. So I went on it. And there was another one I put a bid on. I didn't get the bid. But then this one popped up. I messaged the seller because I forgot how much he was going for. The seller put him up for, and I did an offer, and he countered it, and then I countered his offer. I think I don't remember how it went down, but then he sent me a counter offer that was kind of reasonable, and I accepted it, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull it. But anyways, it was one that I really had to pull, and it is the Revan Knight. So this one looks absolutely sick. And then on the back, there's some other Spawn figures. Mandarin Spawn, a She Spawn, the Heap, Interlinked Spawn, and then Manga She Spawn. I really like all of them. So my plan, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna track down all of them. That is my plan. Yeah, it's gonna take me a real long time, but that is the plan for right now. And he looks absolutely crazy. So the thing about him is now I have to decide whether I should take him out of box or not, because he does look absolutely crazy. I mean, look at this. He looks insane. Man, I love that he has like this. He also has a helmet inside of it. He looks absolutely crazy. Holy crap. So my original plan was to take all of them out of box. I know it's gonna hurt to take them out, but that was my original plan, so I'm gonna stick with that. So to you Spawn collectors, your end Spawn collectors, you probably are going to hate this. But I'm deciding to take him out. Unless this figure is going for like 100 or more, there's not really like no purpose of keeping him in the box. I mean, you collect toys to take them out. You don't collect toys to keep them in the box, unless you're planning to resell them. That's how I look at it. So that weird noise was my TV turning off. So crap. You know what's the best thing about these old figures? It's the strings on them are really tight. Like the material, they use some of the best material back in the days for some of these figures. And I can't do the old-fashioned way and just untangle them like that instead of just using my knife and rip it out by force. But man, so yeah, my plan was to buy all these old school Spawn figures and dive heavily deep into the wave, and it's just another black hole that I'm just gonna get down. But it was one that I've been planning to do for a while already, and rightfully so. And yeah, so I got the arm out. Damn figure. Oh no. Okay guys, so I took it out, and unfortunately sucked. This is why I hate shopping on eBay. The item was broken, if you guys can hear. So I actually took out a piece, and it wasn't the seller's fault. I'm pretty sure that person, he or she, didn't know. I think it was a she just by the name. But I'm pretty sure that person didn't know that it was defective because, like I said, you guys seen when I unboxed it, it was sealed, 100% sealed. I had to use a knife to cut it open. So I'm pretty sure there was no possible way of that person knowing. But the thing is, it's like I'm not really sure about that, because when you shake this figure, this is what you hear. And there's actually, so the piece that probably broke off that was holding this piece looked like it, like I don't know what you call that, but it was holding on top of it. I keep trying to get that piece out, but I think it's like a fat piece that probably wraps around it, and it's hard to get that piece out without me actually opening up the entire figure. So I'm gonna have to do that on my own. Probably you won't see that in this video, but I'm gonna have to do that on my own. But here is the top part of this figure. Like I said, he actually looks crazy. And then here is the bottom. It's really unfortunate because this figure is absolutely badass. I know it's an older figure, and it's kind of hard for people to really take care of these older figures without damaging them, and especially if you have them sealed for a long time, and you probably don't even know sometimes that these figures are really damaged on the inside. You know, because sometimes you could probably hang it up, you put it in a box or whatever in your attic, and you put boxes on top of it. It probably damages the figure, or you probably drop it on accident and you don't even know that you broke it because the item is sealed. So yeah, so that kind of sucks about it. But he also comes with this badass axe. So the axe has two pieces, like two little I don't know what you call these, two little plastic pieces that you plug into his hand to have him grip the axe. So that's like the old way of have him, because back in the days they didn't make grippable hands, you know, different hands you could put together like they do now. So that was a way of, I guess, him holding the axe. So that's pretty cool and definitely old. The arm as well. So the arm is pretty loose on this figure as well. Like this. He cannot, I mean, he can raise it, but the shoulder pad of how, you know, it's an older figure, so back in the days they weren't really caring about like articulation or any of that. Also, this is like a rubbery on top as well. But it overall, like I said, it's just a badass figure. He also comes with a helmet, so you could put the helmet on top of it and have him looking badass, like a gladiator. Um, like a gladiator. What is the name of this? Um, the Raven Knight. So you can have him looking like some badass knight, just like this evil knight creature. Actually, these figures will fit well with like what's the name of those Mythic Legends, you know. So these figures definitely like pretty sick. So I did contact the seller and let the seller know that the item was defected and was broken. um the person asked to clarify it. I did send pictures, and as well as this video was my proof of the item being broken. Unfortunately, it just sucks, man, that you know, nobody wants to get a defective item. I told her or him that it wasn't my fault. I mean, it wasn't their fault at all. Like I said, you guys seen how they shipped it. They shipped it actually pretty good. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't damaged during shipping. That was a fact for sure. So this person probably, like I said, didn't know that the item was broken. But really unfortunate, if you ask me. But we are not done, and I still got some more. So we'll be right back. Okay, guys. So here is the other package, and these eBay packages are kind of like my or this video is kind of like my proof. So as you can tell, try to show this off with covering his name. You know, everything is still packaged up pretty nice. So this is kind of like my proof when something is damaged. I can email the sender. So this is how he put it in. He used these paper, kind of like what you put in the shoes or whatever. And overall, it was packaged okay. First glance, looks okay. Everything looks perfect condition. Now what my previous mistake, what I did with the other one, was I opened it up too fast. So I'm gonna shake it. So shake it, make sure I don't hear any loose pieces inside. The only thing that was shaking is this part right here, and that's kind of from the chain that's hanging down. Other than that, everything was good. So this is the Spawn, the Blood Axe from the Dark Ages. Looks actually pretty cool. There's other spawns in the back, or there's other ones that go to this line. This is Norseman. Eric Blood Axe was the leader of the Blood Axe clan. Eric was known as a good man, an honest fighter, and a man who stood his ground. He made a bitter enemy in Jorvik, Skull Splitter, though, over the love of a young woman. Blood Axe was betrayed on the field of battle by Skull Splitter, who drove his sword into the warrior's heart. Blood Axe awoke in the icy darkness of the realm of the dead. A warrior's angel named Valkyrie offered to help Blood Axe escape the icy pits on a wild horse, but not before his striking features melted with his armor, turning him into something else entirely. Spawn, the Blood Axe. Can Blood Axe survive the journey between the worlds and return to his clan? Question mark. So it's actually pretty cool, you know, get some lore behind it. So like I said, this is part of the Viking Age Series 22. So, you know, and this continues on the train of a lot of older Spawn figures that I've been missing out on. So here it is. Once again, as you can tell, this is all sealed up. So like the other one, unfortunately, I'm going to take all of them out of box. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to try to do it without completely damaging all of it, even though it really shouldn't matter. I just don't want to damage like the back box part. to go with it. I do love, see, because I want to keep all of that intact. And I just want to take out without, like the front I could take out, doesn't matter. I just want to see, like, I want to keep this intact, just because. But here it is at first glance, more of a better shot of him. And then here's the back, comes with another one of those cool little axe. You could tell this has never ever been broken. Well, you could tell from the seal it's never been opened, but you know. Okay. And this is a really older figure, but you could it's just the smell. I love the smell of new things. Just, I don't know why, I just love that smell. And to be honest, I'm surprised it has that smell, to be honest with you. So, I don't know what I'm going to call this series, to be honest with you. Since this is more of a traditional unboxing, you know, this is more of an eBay finds. I don't know what I'm going to call that. I'm not going to be simple like most, like a lot of people, you know, they put the, you know, eBay finds in their caption. I don't know what I'm gonna call this series, but because I'm not just picking up Spawn figures on eBay, so I'll think of a name. You guys will see it in the title. But here it is. I love the cloth on it. The rubberness feels absolutely crazy. I love the fur that's on the back of him. This figure looks insane. He has the scars with I love the damaged helmet. You know, he's like a dead version of, what was his name? Norseman Eric Bloodaxe. So, like I said, there was the axe itself right here. Let me take that piece off as well. I hate the twisties. I know it's to keep it in place, but I just hate it. So him with his little blood axe. So now it's gonna be, oh, okay. I was gonna say it was gonna be hard to put this axe in his hand. And like I said, this is gonna be different from your typical, because what I like to do is I like to edit it so where you guys see of me putting the figure already assembled. But like I said, I want to switch things up and do it live in action while I keep talking. Probably in the future, if I get more followers, I'll do like live eBay unboxings. And then there's the chain that goes around this part, so there's that. It's kind of like a skull on the chain or whatever. It looks pretty cool. I love that he's stuck for a lot of years with this little, I don't know what you call this boot thing, but I guess it's to stand the figure up. It actually looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. But man, I'm telling you, these Spawn figures, there's some older ones that look absolutely insane. I forgot the name of one of them, but he has like this horse. I've been contacting the seller to try to get me to sell it, of course at a reasonable price. You know, I don't want to be paying way over price for these figures. I know the one that that McFarlane has put on that he's doing the Kickstarter on. Those original figures are selling for more now. Previously they weren't. You would have got them for a decent price. I mean, they were selling for a decent price, but they jumped up tremendously. So if you were to get some of those classic old figures in that first wave, you're gonna pay pretty pricey. I mean, a lot of prices are still reasonable, but they're still kind of pricey. But yeah, so overall, here's the whole figure. Once again, looking absolutely amazing. Just the back. I love this cape. This cape looks just awesome. I love figures that has badass capes. Looks like barbarian type capes. I don't know. I just always were fascinated with any figure that has that. The arms in these older figures, you could tell, were super loose. You know, like super loose. Um, that's kind of, you know, I mean, to me, I think it's like easier to break. Um, I don't know. Can I tell what's underneath it? Um, just the pins that they would use in these earlier figures are not really good. So you could tell that most of these companies evolved over the years. But overall, overall amazing figure. But we're not finished, so we're on down to the last figure of this video. Okay, guys. So before I open the last package, I actually got one more. It was that pre-order from GameStop. It finally came in. In my last video, where you guys heard me talk about it, not my last video, but my video where I had the huge unboxing, I thought I had pre-ordered Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh! It turned out it was a pre-order, and then I get an update email saying my order is being shipped, so they didn't ship it in the same package. But here he is, and he looks absolutely incredible. Like, look at this. Oh my god. He will be coming out of box, but this box looks absolutely amazing. So I cannot wait to unbox this, show you guys even closer. So he, oh my god, this is amazing. He looks absolutely crazy. Look at this. Holy crap. Definitely one of my favorite pops of this year. I cannot wait for the other Egyptian gods, so hopefully pretty soon they make all of them. But this looks absolutely sick. I absolutely love Exodia. But there is that. So now let's get on to the last of this eBay shopping. And it was one that I have been expecting for a long time. Now, the person who sold it to me, by the way, this is how the person shipped it. So like I said, this is my proof if anything comes in damaged. There's that. So here it is. Right here is the Play Arts Kai action figure. This is the first Play Arts Kai I'm officially unboxing on the channel, and it was General Zod. This is from the Man of Steel movie. So here is General Zod. If you guys watch my top 10 McFarlane wish list, he was on that. So that's right now everything looks good. So I will be unboxing him right now. So everything looks fresh. It looks like this never been opened, or unless the person who I bought it from put brand new tape on it. Okay, so here is the stand on the inside. So then here's like some kind of instructions on the side of it. So there's that. So let's open the rest of this up. And here is, yeah, this is basically almost brand new. It smells brand new. So this person must have bought it and then decided they're gonna sell it, or bought two and decide they're gonna sell it. So here is General Zod looking crazy. Now, I don't know if the head got loose during transit or something, but this thing looks absolutely insane. I would not be displaying it with this head, but I will be displaying it with the Michael Shannon head. I mean, it sort of looks like Michael Shannon, but This is from the actor who Man of Steel. Oops. This head looks like it's not gonna stay on it regardless, but I will not be using this head. So it looks like it comes with different body armor pieces. So let me show you. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's, I don't know what that is. Here is kind of like a, I guess, another chest piece or back piece. I don't know. So I guess if you want to take off the cape, I guess here's like a back piece or a chest piece. I don't know. And then some other hands. And what is this? Something, I don't know what exactly that is, to be honest with you. But it looks pretty good. Everything looks good. I believe this has been opened before because the person must have taken it out. Even though they're probably taking it out just to see how everything feels, and probably didn't like it and decided to sell it. So I'm not really sure. So I cannot. So this thing is actually bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. I wanted to display him to fight Superman, but it looks like I'm not gonna be doing that anytime soon, because the Mezco Superman looks like it's gonna be way smaller than this. Yeah, so he's gonna be way smaller, and the pieces come out real easy. So I gotta be careful with messing around with these figures. But this is pretty cool. I cannot wait. Let me just put on Michael Shannon's head. So there he is. It's not in all the way. Let me get to what the hell that is. But there he is. Why does it look like that? Oh, just because it's on fully. Oh, maybe that's what this is for. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So this is why I like to pause some of my videos and then mess with them, so I could get everything together before I show it off. But there he is in this full entirety. Looks like he, oh dang it, I broke it. Well, now I know you cannot extend his arm fully all the way. That kind of sucks. Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to super glue this one. This was definitely my own fault. Oh, dang it. That's what I get. That is exactly what I get for messing around with these figures. Well, live on camera, you see? But that was the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day. If you guys like to see more videos just like this without me breaking any figures or any of that, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button, as well as show support for the channel and keep me doing these videos like this. Like I said, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna call this, but I love to do more of these in the future. You know, my basically my eBay shopathon or something. I don't know what to call this series, but hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and see you guys later.